Hello everybody, Raging Donuts on, and welcome back to another video. This is my first video I've made in quite a long while actually, because I have been away on ski vacation and I've been taking a break, so that has been really great. But I am back now again, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys yet another new mod that has been released for 1.13.2. And this mod is the bounding box mod. So previously this was a very useful mod for technical players because it allowed you to see the bounding box of generated structures and other such things in Minecraft. So basically I'll be explaining you guys how you can use this mod for different things and how to install it, although that is very simple. All you have to do is install the latest version of Rift for 1.13.2 and then drag the jar file, which will be in the description of this video as always, and drop that into your mods folder and load up the game, and the mod will be installed. So first thing you will notice once you jump into a world with the mod loaded, note this currently is only working in single player, so this mod will not work on any multiplayer servers. You can try and log onto a server, you can try and enable the mod, but it will not work, only in single player worlds. And currently the mod is working for all versions of 1.13, so 1.13, 1.13.1 and 1.13.1. so when you load up a world you will see nothing out of the ordinary, but if you go ahead and press B, you will see a bunch of weird boxes appear around you, and you might wonder what these are. Well, I'll explain that in just a second. Another thing you can do is you can press O. So those are the two main commands, B and O. Basically what O does is some structures are split into multiple smaller structures. So pressing O will kind of separate between showing the bounding box of the entire structure or showing the bounding boxes of the smaller parts of the structure. You can also go ahead and change these keybinds under controls, and it should be on the very top. So bounding box outline reloaded. So let's fly up here just a second, and you'll see scattered throughout almost everywhere in your world, well, in the overworld, there will be these green boxes here, and these are actually slime chunks. So these are the chunks where slimes can spawn below level 30 something, can't quite remember. So this is useful if you're looking for a place to build your slime farm. Another thing to keep in mind is if you turn it off with B and then press B once again, it'll reset the height of the boxes. So if you want the height of the boxes to be down here, you can just turn B off and then turn it back on again. So I'll put it right here. So first thing you'll notice is that in the very center of your world, when you first load up a world, and just in the general center right here, there will be this red box. So this box is like the exact center of your world in the middle there. And around this small red box, you'll see an even bigger red box. And what this is the spawn chunks. So this is the area around your world that will always be loaded. And on servers especially, this will always be loaded no matter whether anyone is online. As long as the server is running, no matter where you are in the world, even if no one is on the server, this place will be loaded. Although outside of a certain area, entities will no longer be processed, meaning that mobs won't be running around. But basically building a iron farm inside this red box, which is what it's mainly used for, although I believe Ilmengo has also created a type of XP farm that can also work in here. So things that aren't entity based, excluding iron farms, will all work in here and run entirely all the time, even when there are no players here. So that is what the spawn chunks are, and that is what that big red box is doing. So moving on, we have the Ocean Temple. This is represented by a big blue box like this, and anywhere inside this blue box, guardians will be able to spawn. So if you're building a guardian farm, this is useful because you can see the outline even once you remove the actual Ocean Temple. After that, just over here, we have some underwater structures. These are the ones that were added in 1.13. So this is an example of what you can use O for. Pressing O like this, for some reason it shows it up in the sky. I don't know why, but this will show the kind of the collection of all the structures, the box of that. Pressing O again, that will show all the individual structures. And this doesn't tell you too much except, well, where the structure is spawned in. Same goes for shipwrecks. Right after that, if you find a blue box like this, again, floating in the sky for some reason, that represents buried treasure. So straight below this, there should be a lovely chest of goodies. So let's check if that is accurate. yes, that absolutely is. So you can see there is some TNT and a variety of different goods in there. So yeah. After that, we have the village. So villagers are represented by this red circle here. So very similar to the village marker mod that I showed off in another video, except this is a lot less complicated. You don't have any more options. So it's not ideal for building iron farms because it doesn't actually show you a lot of different statistics. But you will see that the circle here will change if I break this door here. So that is one example. If we fly down under the village, you'll see there is also a spider spawner here. So it'll also show the outline box of all spawners. So this is the area around the box where mobs are able to spawn, unless of course there's something in the way. Close by, near to the village, there is a desert temple here, and that is just shown by this orange outline here. Again, this kind of structure, there is not much purpose to actually seeing the outline because you can't really build any sort of farm around it. But unless, well, maybe if you are an expert, there is some sort of use you can use it for. So that is the next structure. From now on, I will only be showing you structures that actually have a purpose because this mod basically shows the outline of everything. So next up is the witch hut, and you can see that has this blue box around it, which is very nice. And this just shows, well, everywhere inside this blue box, witches are able to spawn. So again, another useful thing for building farms. And it looks like there's another one over there and another one there and there. So, oh my god, okay, this is a quad witch farm, and I believe those are extremely rare, although, okay, this seed was a complete coincidence, so if you guys want to check it out, that's the seed right there. But yeah, this is a quad witch hut farm. So wow, okay. I might still be in shock over that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can see the outlines of all that. Last but not least, heading into the end, and wow, are these textures ugly. Now that that is fixed, I can tell you guys what I was meaning to say. So moving into the end here, we have what I actually think is the most useful purpose for this mod, which is the end fortress, or the not end fortress, the nether fortress. Because when you are building a wither skeleton farm, it is very important to find somewhere, not here, this is a horrible place, somewhere out over a lava lake where there is very few spawning spaces around you. And this mod is extremely useful for that because wither skeletons can only spawn within this red box. And if you have this mod turned off, you can tell that this red box is kind of hard to calculate, because then you have to go like, okay, there's one side here and another side here, and then you have to find out exactly where it is. But just turning on this mod, instantly you can see exactly where you should build your wither skeleton farm, and that just makes everything so much easier. You can also press O to see all the individual parts of the nether fortress, so that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty much it. I've shown you guys every single useful structure that this mod outlines, so I hope you guys find some use in this mod. If you found this video helpful, and if you enjoyed it, you can consider liking and subscribing for more of this type of content, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.